5 o'clock, and you're watching KCCI Channel 8 Des Moines, Iowa's news leader, with Steve Carlin, Cynthia Fodor, and meteorologist Mike Lozano. This is News Channel 8's First News at 5.
Getting out because I was sweating like a pig at the time.
Hundreds of Central Iowa students get an afternoon off because of the heat. Our Ames Live Link will have the story.
Dowling High School students wearing new threads to school this year. So what do kids think of the new school uniforms?
And we'll show you how a special clinic is helping hundreds of Central Iowans with muscular dystrophy. Good afternoon. This is News Channel 8's First News at 5. I'm Steve Carlin.
And I'm Cynthia Fodor. Many students get an unexpected jump start on their weekends today.
Those at Clarion-Goldfield Community High School can thank or blame the heat. News Channel 8's Roshini Rajkumar has just returned from Clarion on day number 3 of the new school year. And Roshini, why is it so hot there?
Well, Steve and Cynthia, for one thing, there's no air conditioning in most of the building, and the humidity just kept pushing indoor temperatures higher.
All in there, it's hot.
But Betty Hersberg doesn't have time to chill out. She has to serve hot lunches to high schoolers at Clarion-Goldfield. She and other cooks have no air conditioning here, and in any kind of weather, kids always need food.
They're smiling.
Do they look sort of worn out, though?
Yeah. Yes, it is hot.
So hot that students get to leave not too long after their midday meal.
The classes seem so much longer because it's so hot and kids are anxious to get out at 1:30.
There's no official policy on when to close for heat, but around 10 this morning, the principal says temperatures averaged 81 degrees.
Kids kind of shut down and quit concentrating, and so therefore I don't think as much learning is taking place.
Over in Mrs. Leisenring's speech class, everyone tried to tweak out one last hour of serious class time before heading out the door to start their weekend. And this might not be the last of this scene. Determann says he'll monitor temperatures every time the heat index lights up. Some students say they'd love to have air conditioning, but they don't really think the school can afford it.
Okay, Roshini, what does the principal say about the air conditioning situation?
Well, Steve, he says they've looked into it for the cafeteria and common areas, but not really the classrooms. And fortunately, though, they are checking into a wind generator, which would make air conditioning a little more economical.
Sounds good. Thanks very much, Roshini.
Many kids across the country are being forced to dress differently at school this year, and so are some kids at one metro area school.
Changes have been made all over after the shootings at Columbine High School in Colorado. News Channel 8's Michelle Parker is live at Dowling High School in West Des Moines. Michelle, what's the big change out there?
Well, there's a new dress code here at Dowling, and it's a lot stricter than what they have had to follow. Members of the Dowling Color Guard go through their paces. They have to coordinate their movements, just as these days they have to coordinate their clothes. It's all part of a new dress code.
I think it's okay, and I understand why we have it.